Alright everyone, we're here with the Alpha Bill with Avacyn Guardian Angel and her Urza Legacy update. Would like to keep this hand because it does have a Soul Ward and has one land though. Just that one. We're going to go ahead and mull this away as much as I want to keep it. Not as great, but sure. Keep this. Alright, so of course today we are playing our commander, Avacyn Guardian Angel. We're in game number 1, and today we'll be joined by Yeva, Nature's Herald, Sharoom the Hegemon. I've got a friend who's actually building that deck right now. Let's make sure we F6 and F8. And then we've also got Fish on the Rocks, Noyandar. Yeah. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this going. Blasted Landscape, we would like to go ahead and cycle that away, but I don't think we're going to have that option. So we'll just go ahead and play our land, pass the turn. Oh boy, Scorched Ruins in the opening hand would normally... Let's see, this is the first time I've actually seen it like that. Elvish Scrapper is a... Let's see, pay green and tap, destroy target artifact. Tormented Soul. It's your room? Interesting. Okay. I need to see more lands. I need to see more white lands. Key to the City, that's a new one. Pay and tap, discard a card. Up to one target creature can't be blocked this turn. Okay, so if you pitch a card, you make something unblockable. Whenever it becomes untapped, you may pay 2 to draw a card. Interesting. So we do have to play the Blasted Landscape. It's not good. And Scorched Ruins actually requires us to sack 2 untapped lands. It's going to give us a big mana boost if we do, but we lose our only white source. That's problematic. I'm going to pass the turn. I'm going to keep white open because we've already got like 2 people with mana with creatures out. And I don't... It has to be in there for a reason, and I can't imagine what. Let's see. Pendlehaven Elder. Tap each 1/1 creature you control gets +1/+2 until end of turn. Not go... Nope. Let's see. Okay, so it's not swing the Scrapper, and that's probably the wrong thing to do. You gotta poke someone. Because you don't have any mana open. Room got. Let's see, Pendlehaven Elder. It's a Time Spiral card. Okay, that's why. It's a reference to the Pendlehaven tree, which you actually see in Modern Infect. Tormented Soul can't block. Can't be blocked. So Scrapper doesn't really do anything if it's not attacking this turn. Pokes for the 1. Let's see. Key to the City in Noyandar. See, there's Born Power Stone. Wait, what? Did you just pitch an island for some reason? Okay, so we have Enlightened Tutor. We can't use Enlightened Tutor if we do something though. If we play the Scorched Ruins though. So instead what I'm going to do is not want to lose a card. So I am going to go ahead and grab land tax. It's not even a question. And we're going to tap that, pass our turn. Scorched Ruins will help us keep land tax active, so that's not bad. Let's see, it becomes a 2/3. So now you have a swing at it. Why didn't swing as a 1/1 though? That's the question. Copperhorn Scout. Whenever Copperhorn Scout attacks, untap each other creature you control. Alright. Let's see. Devoid exotic creature power 3 or less, so got rid of the Copperhorn Scout. Not bad. Shroom and Yeva don't like each other, apparently. They're just poking each other back and forth. Let's see. Whenever it becomes untapped, you may pay 2 if you do draw a card. What was the point of discarding, though? Just to draw a new card? I mean, I guess it's kind of like really inefficient looting. Not quite sure I understand. Land tax. Pass on lands another again. We're gonna be really far behind because of this. And again, there's nothing else we can do. Just pass the turn. Hopefully let land tax catch us back in the game. Oh, hold on. If I had been thinking, I could have grabbed Oath of Lieges. I'm so used to wanting to grab the land tax. Oath of Lieges would have helped out so much more. Door of Destinies, whenever they cast... that's going to be annoying. And that has to go away right away. So, dust it. Yep. Oath of Lieges would have been so much better. Wow, I just completely forgot I had Oath of Lieges. Like, I'm so used to land tax being the go-to card here, but no, Oath of Lieges would have been so much better. Wow, I am a derp and a half. I am like the derpiest. Wow, we had a chance to really make Oath of Lieges shine here. Okay. I feel stupid now. Like, I was so snap about that too. Like, oh yeah, land tax. You know, like it's not even a question. It's land tax. I mean, land tax does help guarantee that we're going to hit more land drops because it just draws us more cards. But the issue here isn't necessarily drawing cards; it's hitting land drop. Like a land would have come into play with Oath of Lieges. We could have sacked that one and played the Scorch of Ruins and sacked the Blasted Landscape. Like, wow, derp, derping hard, derp. Yeah, that won't power. You know what? No, I'm gonna get rid of that key to the city. I don't like where this is going. I don't like it at all. Alright, so we're going to auto yield. Always yes. Always yield. No reason not to. 1, 2, 3. And just like clockwork, we get the 4th land. Sure. Now, if we had something that with 2 mana, we could probably do something, but we can't, so we won't. Dust to dust. And then, do I actually want to use the Scorched Ruins? I think I do want to kind of save it, actually. Yuck. Yeah, discard lands for now. There is a sorcery that we have access to now. It says you can put all the lands in your discard pile. That you put all the lands that are all the discard piles. You just poof, you drop them on the field. And it's a really cool wombo combo with land tax, especially if you're just drawing too many cards. Warranted. Yeah, warranted. I deserve that. Get rid of the Door of Destinies. Let's be real here. You don't let an elf deck keep Door of Destinies. Let's see. Probably drop the Opal Titan next. Let's see. You're gonna have to be able to start dropping more stuff down. It's the land tax curse. We draw a 4th land every time. Does the deck even shuffle after it shows that? Like, I legitimately have to wonder. Because it seems like we always draw the 4th land after we land tax. Every time. Shroom's only on 4 lands. I'm only on 3. I've missed like 2 land drops, so that means Shroom's actually missed a land drop too. And Noyan Dar presently has all the things. Alright, so Mr. Fish comes out. Fish, fish! So let's see. Whenever he casts an instant or a sorcery, he can animate a land and put 3 counters on it. Shroom just decides to F8 out of this. Problematic, yes. Go ahead and grab our lands. And, ooh, our Guardian find. Alright, I'll take it. And then we can cast something and cast something else as well and not have to discard as many cards. The problem becomes yeah. I think casting Opal Titan is probably the best thing we can do right now. Let's see. So if you have to cast a green creature, then Opal Titan's going to be... Oh, yeah. Yeah, her stuff decides to come out. Then why wouldn't she? And we still have to discard 2 more cards. It still feels bad just ditching all those cards. Like, yeah, it's thinning the deck out, but I don't know. It just feels bad to lose those cards. Wouldn't have to worry about that with Oath of the Lieges. Alright, someone's getting punched in the face. Might be me. No, Yeva's going after Noyan Dar. What kind of shenanigans do we have planned here? And what's Noyan Dar going to do in response? With Noyan Dar, that was actually the deck that I wanted to play with blue-white, and it actually did exactly what I wanted to do, which is be a more tempo-y... Try and be a more tempo control deck. And he did that in spades. The problem was that a lot of people actually didn't like it because they felt like it ground things to a halt. Admittedly, that's exactly what it did, and I wanted it to do that, so I can't fault them on feeling that way. Shroom finally gets one. Cyclone Sire. So, Opal Titan's gonna have Pro Blue. When Cyclone Sire dies, you may put 3 1/1 counters on target land you control. If you do, that land becomes a 0/0. Okay. So, Opal Titan has Pro Blue, which is kind of useless, admittedly. Because this flies. Noyan Dar is not going to be swinging anywhere. I mean, Opal Titan is cool. Don't get me wrong. I like it. I do like him. Just a little awkward when something like that happens. View from above. Target creature gains flying until end of turn. If you control a white permanent, return view from the above to its owner's. What? What? Okay, that's a really cool piece of tech that I didn't know about before. If you draw a white permanent, bounce it to your head. That's pseudo buyback. That's really good. Wow. Okay. Give the guy his props. Like, wow. View from above. Although the fact that this is now potentially going to be a 6/6 that punches things is kind of disheartening. Let's see, there's 6 over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So Target Fishing doesn't really have any business right now. Yep. Give it, you just go ham, stack up more land. Yep. Now 6/6 flyer. Beast Withining. What, Beast Within annoying Dar? No, you Beast Within the land. You Beast Within the land so that the target gets nullified. You Beast Within the land so that this spell that's going to bounce back to the hand fizzles. Alright. That's fine. Six. He's not really tapping out for Annoying Dar, is he? No, there's no way he's going to tap out for just to play Annoying Dar again. That land is going to punch someone in the face, though. And I am all for punching people in the face with lands. Yep. All about punching that face. He's doing it. He's spending 6 to cast Annoying Dar again. No, it's Everflowing Chalice. Okay, never mind. Alright, give him props. He's not as dumb as he looks. Get these. And, ooh, Winds of Wrath. 1, 2, 3, 4. We have an opportunity to do something pretty cool here. 1, 2. Not quite, though. Not quite. I think we gotta wait one more turn before we can really do that. We've got... So we don't want to commit any more creatures, right? Yeah. This is not... This is a little annoying. We could play Avacyn, actually. We could play Avacyn... What does Avacyn do for us? Avacyn does provide some stability out there. And we can... And she is someone that we want to Spirit Link with. Alright, we'll do that. Yep. Then we are going to go ahead and pass the turn because we want Opal Titan back to block. And we'll just pitch our lands, I guess. It's not like we're not going to draw 3 more next turn. Whenever it is the feeling may search your library for an elf card revealed, put on top of... Searches for an elf card. And it makes mana. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good. This has just been a really slow start for us. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7. Scorch Runes is going to be a huge boon for us, though. We're going to feel pretty sad if we end up losing land tax before next round. Gaia's Herald. Creature spells can't be countered. They only have one card left in their deck. They're really committing to the board here. And when you've got 3 white decks, that's dangerous. Also, Yeva's got Flash? Why main phase a creature? Let's see what they reveal. It was Jagged Scar Archers deals power damage to target creature with flying equal to the number of L's you have. Okay, that's relevant. That's super, super relevant. Shroom is really stuck on lands. Lands Shroom? Interesting. Let's see. Guardian to Zeem. Not bad. Okay, it's going to be up to Noyandar then. We're going to enchant Avacyn with Spirit Link, and then we're going to go for the Winds of Wrath and just clear the board. That's going to set these two back quite a bit, Shroom and Yeva. And then we can just start punching Noyandar, because Noyandar is the bigger threat here. Let's see. Fortunately, we do have the Argarvian Find to get land tax back. That's right. Oh, he just still would have been better. He hadn't been a derp. Derp, derp, derp. Oh, well. Questions for later. So, Buried Ruin. Knowing Dar's been consistent with his land drops. Acquire. Search someone's library. Oh, he's going to grab an artifact from Shroom. An artifact from Shroom? Oh, dear God. What's it going to be? Hopefully they grab like a Sphinx of the Steel Wind or something. I guess Opal Titan didn't really get a chance to do anything, which is sad. I mean, I guess he held off blockers. That's something. And we can always Argarvian find Opal Titan back if we need a creature. In theory. I know he's a creature giant. He's no longer an enchantment. Oh well, Opal Titan did his job. He stood guard. So Landfall Shroom. So I guess just using Shroom to get back the artifacts to help lands. Like Crucible Worlds. Oath of Allegiance would have helped Shroom really get into the game too. That's unfortunate. It's part of the reason why I put Oath of Allegiance in, because it would help out whoever else was falling behind. Also of note, I joined into someone else's match. Someone else who had a 25-minute clock. Prophetic Prism. Alright. Replaces the Acquire. Not bad. Not a bad decision. But Prophetic Prism was the thing they grabbed. Questions abound. Alright, so there's a Plains. It's going to smack Yeva in the face. Yeva's only creature is those Jagged Archers. And she's waiting to flash him in. Let's see, there's only one blue left, but there is a Prophetic Prism, so Counterspell could still be up. Fabricate. Search your deck for an artifact. Put into your hand. Artifact Tutor. So... Darksteel Garrison? So I would grab. Darksteel Garrison is actually really annoying in this scenario if you think about it. Land punching in general is going to be really annoying because it's colorless. But 4 mana, I think Darksteel Garrison is actually like what, 5 mana to use and equip. No, it's a Crystal Shard. Probably keeping that blue up. Bounce Avacyn. Okay. Rude. So let's say we put the Spirit Link on the Opal Titan. Cast this here, Winds of Wrath. Just punch some people in the face. Although if we need to leave a mana open, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'd go to 6, and we wouldn't be able to keep up a mana in order to stop that stupid Crystal Shard. Talk about rude. Scorch Runes doesn't help right now either. Too high on that cost right now. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Resetting Pro Blue actually isn't the worst thing, I think. So let's go ahead and play our land for turn. Then, you know what? We'll do it. Yep. So Yeva's going to be completely wiped out. She only has the Jagiscar Archer. Let's see, got popped. Got rid of the Overflowing Chalice. Okay. This does animate a swamp. Which, worse things than making the land vulnerable, I guess. We'll play this Tormod's Crypt. Go through the attacks. Punch Noyandar in the face. And we've got nothing else, so passing the turn. And there's a Jagiscar Archers. And Anissa's chosen. And we still have the Tormod's Crypt available. That Crystal Shard, though, is going to get annoying, so we're going to have to start leaving a mana open. Chitinous Cloak, really? +2/+2 and has Menace. This really isn't your normal everyday Shroom deck. Swamp's gonna get after me. Alright. It's fair, I wiped their board. I have 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. So we do play the Scorched Ruins for sure next turn. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No. The race is still on. Steel Hellkite! That's a thing. That's a thing we can't let stay around. Alright, so Opaltine's back in our hand. I see how it is. Unfortunately, we're so tight in mana, we have to tap out. Pretty soon we're not going to have any more lands to pull out with land tax. Or Silence helps out quite a bit. Fire! Missed opportunities, I guess. Well, we can cast the Aura of Silence. Keep that Hellkite off us for a little bit. Still have 10 cards in our hand. You know what? Just start throwing some dudes down. It's slightly annoying that I had to do it like that. Alright, so Yev isn't like in full top deck mode. Don't know if she's really going to be doing a whole lot, though. Nope. Alright. She's going to have to bide her time until she can rebuild. Shroom, at least, is in a very precarious position. If she can't get any more lands down, this swamp, being a creature, could really bite her in the Batuki. Artificer's Epiphany. Draw 2. And it's just going to be a draw 2 for her. Not bad. Hopefully she saw a land in those 2 cards. Let's see. Do I want to use the Aura of Silence to pop Steel Hellkite? Kind of do. You know what? I'm going to pop the Steel Hellkite. Then I'm going to sword that land. Just for punching me, trying to punch me in the face like that. Congratulations. Yep, Yeva's back. Now, the Crystal Shard can put the Solitary Visionary back in my hand. It's whatever. He's not doing a whole lot anyway. It's probably going to just end up discarding him at this point. There's Noyandar, Mr. Fish Fish. I don't know. Solitary Visionary might have some tech uses here. Jagged Scar Archer is a lot of room free, though. That's also a problem. Taking 3 from the land would have hurt. That Jagged Scar Archer is problematic. And we are really down here. So, let's think about this. Assuming Jagged Scar Archer can kill Avacyn next turn, because people are spiteful like that. No reason to play the Cloud Chaser Eagle right now. How does we want to do this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think I count. So now it seems like the appropriate time to play this. So that's now a thing. I think what I'll probably end up doing is going to the combats. Let's see, Visionary. Who are we going to piss off first? Ah, the hell with it. We're committed. Oh, he does cost 1 more. Oh, I guess it's a good thing we didn't play Avacyn then. And for the first time, we didn't have to discard lands. Thank goodness. Because we were actually going to start missing those land drops that we so desperately want. Let's see. I have to believe that Yev is trying to bait me right now. Because as soon as that 4th elf hits, those Jagged Scar Archers are lethal on Avacyn. Cheeky, cheeky, cheeky. Look at all these lands there. Hopefully this means we'll be drawing gas. Alright, Spellbook for Sharoom. Not bad. But they're still not drawing lands. Sure, yeah, bounce the Hoff. Damn, that Crystal Shard's annoying. Stupid Icy Dodo. Yeah, I said it. So that was kind of a wasted turn, maybe? Let's see, there's the brainstorm, like you do. Okay, so we're gonna get punched in the face again. But that's to be expected at this point. Hoth doesn't do a whole lot against islands. Would have helped against Noy and Dar, though. Someone's F8ing. Well, hopefully we see some of this gas that we're promised. And that's the exact last 3 lands we have in the deck. You son of a bitch! Uh-oh, what's going on here? Alright. Make sure, yep, did we play a land for turn? Okay, yep, plays the planes. I'm probably just playing the Hoff again. It's not the most efficient thing to do. But this works. Destroy target enchantment. We have to destroy an enchantment if the eagle comes down, but there aren't any enchantments we want to destroy. In for a penny, in for a pound. So guess we have to pass the turn. That's it. We're out of lands. We only get 3 more basic planes. Look at all those lands that we fetched out. I hate having to discard that many. Spirit Link is really the only thing we can grab. I will say this, the 25% minute count will help keep Noindar going. Hopefully Sarah's Liturgy can start ticking up and take some stuff down. Yep, nope, we're in face punchy mode. Which, if I'm honest, is the best mode to be in. Just punch me for 7. Of course we drew the one cycling lane, like just to mock us. Yep. Is Yeva... Yeah, Yeva really wants to hold on to those creatures and not give me a pro-green target. Land tax. Alright, so we'll let Sarah's liturgy start ticking up. So, how do we want to test the waters here? Let's see, this would be 10 mana, right? Yeah, we've got 11. Let's do this. Alright, Sarah Angel, get in there. Begin the combats. Solitary Visionary? Get in there. Of course, when you think about the Crystal Shard, it's just gonna, you know, do stuff. Probably being super greedy by sending both of these guys out here at once. But we need to start catching up on some board presence here. Yeah, I knew it! I freaking knew it! It's gonna start making L's out the wazoo. Baiting out Avacyn like that. For shame. Promenade. Put an elf for each warrior on the field for each elf you control. Yeah. I'm not going to really have anything to do with that. So, 6 elves, just like that. Wish I had the soul word now for that. Alright then. So, 10-10. Ha! Ha! How about that? Crystal starting the 10-10 maybe? Oh no, Shroom saves it. Shroom with the clutch Celestial Flare. Alright, not bad. Not bad. Shroom wanted to be relevant there. Okay then. Sarah Angel and Opal Titan. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I've got soul, but I'm not a soldier. I don't trust Noindar one bit. I'm going to leave this man open for Sarah's liturgy. If he wants to bounce any of my creatures, he can. What's this? I don't like this bulgy things. Tragic arrogance. For each player you choose from among them, A creature, an enchantment, and a planeswalker. Then each player sacks all of the other non-land permanents. Well, he obviously lets me keep land tax. So I kind of have to use Sarah's Liturgy. Get rid of that crystal shard. If he wants to bounce one of the creatures, that actually saves stuff for me. It's just going to let me keep the Visionary. Yeah, it's unfortunate. Let's see. So does Noyan stay down, or is he going to choose the island? He has to choose one of my creatures. Like I said, probably the Visionary. Yeah. Meanwhile, Yeva gets to keep an elf. That's going to be backbreaking for Yeva. She can't keep up with 2 board wipes like that. Oh, yeah, that's right. Sack the non-land permanents, which means Island is going to keep punching me in the face. This is just going to be for 10. I think Noyan's going to put me up to 12. Yeah, nothing I can do about that. Alright, I've been dealt 12 damage by Noyandar. Okay. So we have Crystal Chimes. That's something. It's not bad. We have to go to the combats for sure. Alright. It's Avacyn time. Let's see. Hold on. Let's figure this out real quick. So it's going to be 7 mana. We'd have 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We would have 5 available. 2 left over here. It's not a whole lot of difference. Avacyn's back out. Right now we only have 2 enchantments to get back, but that's still +1. Alright, let's pass turn. Sad thing that is, I think Avacyn really just kind of blocks this stupid 6/6. Archetype of Endurance, okay. Creatures you control have X-proof. Everything else loses Hexproof. Six mana. Shroom is finally going to come out. No, it's Arbiter the ideal. Alright. Okay. See, Cloud Chaser Eagle and Sultari Visionary just got a lot better. What I may end up doing is I may end up having to play chicken here with Noyandar. Because if he wants to swing both of these at me and threaten lethal with 2 spells in hand, he's for sure swinging the island at me. Avacyn can't stop that. Or, you know, that. Yeah, Noyandar just decided that we needed to die after we wrath the board, I guess. To be fair, we decided he needed to die, so it's not like it wasn't mutual. It's going to be for 13. Ouch. Alright, so we're at least going to get Spirit Link back. And Sarah's energy for what it's worth, so 3 cards. Draw 3 for 6 isn't bad. Oh, we got Aura Signs too. I completely forgot about that. Alright. 6 mana to draw 4 cards. Pretty good. Humble. That doesn't help against this. Not one bit. This is gonna suck a lot. So, what are we actually gonna do now? I think the first thing we need to do is get Avacyn out. She's the only thing that can actually really block. So it'd be 7, 11 mana. We have enough to do that. But even with the Spirit Link, we're not gonna get enough. It's just not gonna happen. We can do it on Noyandar. We can try and block the island, and that's really about it. And that's assuming nothing else comes at us. Shoot. I could try the Opal Titan. The Opal Titan's not a guaranteed blocker. Not like the Cloud Chaser Eagle would be. Still, can't help but think that's what I need to do here. Alright, so I'll tell you what, we're going to cast Avacyn. Alright, so we have 6 mana right now. Either we cast the 4-drop, and we keep up Humble, or we give her Spirit Link, and we do like maybe Aura of Silence, and that's it. I think that's all we can do, because at least if someone throws something else at us, the Spirit Link will give us a bit of a life buffer to survive this. Now, I would put it on the island over here, but that's not quite going to work. Not quite. At least not if we want to survive this turn. Alright then. If we die, we're talking about crypting his entire graveyard just to spite him. I find that acceptable. Now we pray that Noyan Dar doesn't have a way to deal with Avacyn. Otherwise, that is GG. There's a Sphinx of Bethune. Let's see. Okay, so they started kind of feeling pretty good about stuff together. It's annoying. Let's see. I think I want to stop on the upkeep. Okay, Arbitr's going after Yeva. Man, I'm just barely hanging on here. So that crystal chance actually ended up being pretty good. I forgot about a lot of the enchantments that we had in there. I think he's got me at 16 million dart damage though. Okay, let's go ahead and pop this one Power Stone. Gotta take away anything we can to help keep us alive. Always with the colorless. Alright, so in this instance, I can use the Humble. And I can make Noyan Dar small for a turn. I kind of have to do that before he draws anything else. Alright then. Alright. It worked. So unless he top decks removal, we might be okay. Factor Fiction. Wonder who he's going to choose. Yep. Oh no, chose Yeva. Interesting. Let's see. None of these cards kill us, thank God. Alright, so Wonder's in the graveyard, though. He's knowing Dart flies, too. Oh boy. Avacyn save our little broken body. Okay. Dear Lord. Brendan, this awfully close. This one lane is really punching us hard. Come on, top deck. Knighthood does not get us there. As sorry as I am to admit that. And it's going to destroy my own land tax, which is fine. Million Dar, this will be the end of you. But we're also probably most likely dead still in some regard. 420! Hey, there's Yeva. Let's see, we can probably Argive and find back that Spirit Link. Of course, we're within super lethal. We're hanging on by the skin of our teeth here. We're probably just going to end up timing out because they haven't had a whole lot to do. Their time is a lot higher than ours is. Meanwhile, Noy and Darna have been snipping at each other back and forth constantly. Ah, there's blind obedience. That does it. We're GG'd out of here. Guardians of Milanus? Wow, super budget. We are trying so hard to stay alive here. Oh, there's Sharoom. Quick, take a look at the ditch. I don't see anything I care about them getting back. Oh, that's right. He didn't extort. Prophetic Prism draws a card. Incoming Sphinx monsters. No, not even an Arbiter? Interesting. I'm just so desperately trying to survive Noindar here. Meanwhile, Sharoom's finally up to steam. Full hand size. Sharoom's going to win this. Unless we manage to get a top deck miracle here. Ah, it's just a 9-9, huh? Alright, Opal Titan, you help us live this time. What we're gonna get is... You know what? We could just pay 6 mana and get it all back. I don't see why not. I mean, there's a Grim Monolith. It's not gonna do a whole lot. Comes into... Wow. Wow. Is that like just not the derpiest thing that I... Wow. Wow! Wow! We really derped that up good. Mother frigger! I am like the biggest friggin' derp. Wow, all that could have been avoided if I had just swung first. Okay, not my finest moments, admittedly. Yeah, I kind of just I punted it a couple times that were key here. We've only got 2 minutes left, so even if we could just kind of come back. Look at all these lands we had to throw away. Ah, well. This is GG here. Yep, we're taking 6. Stupid crystal shard. That tempo from the crystal shard actually killed us more than anything, I think. Well. We can still live one more turn at least. That's right, you gotta get rid of the Opal Titan now. Let's see, what's targeting the Steel Hellkite. Yeah, sure, that's fine. Exile cards from the graveyard, that's fine. Opal Titan gets eaten up by the Killer Cup. And that's about it. Yep, there's a Hellkite. Soul Sculptor. Wouldn't you be a great card to make to get online right now? So let's quickly survey the area. I don't see any enchantments per se. Doesn't mean we shouldn't do this though. So sorry, Visionary, gonna get there till the end. Alright then, so we only have a minute left. We're done. There's virtually no way for us to come back from this. Then you know what? We're just laying it all out there. I've only got 23 seconds, but you know what? Whatever. We beseech the other to just throw someone. Yeah. I've only got 7 seconds left. I mean, +2/+2 and menace. 2 target cards and opponent controls to destroy target reader. Yep. First strike and pseudo lifelink. They go hand in hand. They go good togethers. This is all about principle here. It's all about the principle. What are you gonna do? Yep. So here goes us. Four seconds left. Going to the blocks. Come on, come on, come on. We have 1 second left. Untap a thing. We are at 1 life left. And what? Wait, what? What just happened here? What just happened here? What? No, seriously, what? Target gains protection with the creatures your opponent's control to end a turn on tap. God, mother effer. It's fitting to know that if Avacyn had lived through that, we actually could have lived a whole nother turn. If we had more time, and Avacyn had lived through that, we could have started making our comeback. Legit. Oh well, it was way too little too late. I mean, that does help with the Sentinel, but we're dead to time now, and everyone knows it. We're out of time. That's it, folks. So, this actually doesn't usually happen, but when it does, we stick around to watch the rest of the game. Alright, so we'll just go ahead, lay back, make some commentary. I guess that's what I get for trying to punch face, like, can't really reciprocate. We just didn't see a lot of spells that game. Like, 2 or 3, I think 3 times, yeah. We got the top deck land after land tax. The land alt. That's what I'm going to call it. After land tax alt. Yep. After the land alt just killed us too many times. We needed to see spells. We needed to start casting more than one spell a turn to start catching up, and we couldn't do that at all. We didn't see our ramp. And that Scorched Earth, it's great later game. Not so great earlier one when you need your white sources. Well, no, I take that back. It actually would have been fine if we had hit our land drops. Oath of Legions really would have been the better one in there, because Shroom would have gotten a lot more in. Noyandar would have to do something about Shroom. Yeah. Oh, hey, what happened to the thing? Let's see. So each creature you control with a 1/1 counter has trample. Yeva's going after Noyandar? Okay then. Alright, so Spur Mage Advocate. Return 2 target cards from the opponent's graveyard into her hand. Destroy target attacking creature. It's a really cool card. And Annoying Dar's just going to bow out because he knows he doesn't have enough time. So now we have Funeral Pyre. Exile a target card from a graveyard. Its owner creates a 1/1 spirit with flying. That's actually a very nice graveyard hate. And as usually ends up being the case, sometimes Shroom's going to win this hands down. There's no question about it. She has too many flyers and big guys on the board. Yeva's way too far behind, down to 1 card in hand. Unless she gets like an amazing top deck, like a Genesis Wave or something. Gift of Immortality on the Arbiter of Ideal. I think that would be better on the Sphinx of Athun. Plus, Sin of Eternal Watch, going to tap something down every turn. And this is game. Swinging for lethal. Yep, so that does it for game number 1. Didn't go quite as well as I would have wanted to. But we actually, we fought, we hung in there, and I think if we had a little more time, we could have been okay. The Crypsis absolutely messed everything up for us, but that's the way it goes. Alright, we'll go into game number 2.